everybody, welcome to day 68 of Rhys' Stories, and today I'm going to read you a story called More Bears by Kenn Nesbitt, and it's for the younger audience, so I hope you enjoy it. Once upon a time there was a story. This story had absolutely no bears in it, not a single bear anywhere. Then one day, more bears! What? Who said that? The author of the story looked around the room, wondering where those voices had come from. Were those voices of children shouting? As I was saying, this story had absolutely no bears. The author was very certain about this. More bears! The author tried very, very hard to ignore the children who thought that the story should have more bears. Fine, this story had a bear. It was a cute little baby bear strolling through the book, looking for more bears. Okay, 2 bears. Happy now? A cuddly-wuddly little baby bear named Mr. Fluffy and his mama bear Stella, who always wore a yellow hat. Like all bears, Stella and Mr. Fluffy were especially fond of more bears. Stop that! How many bears do you want this story to have? Do you really think there should be a Papa Bear named Captain Beaglehead and a bear named Uncle Sheldon who loved to play the ukulele? You do? Wow! Why didn't you say so? In that case, the author suddenly decided that this story really needed more bears. Yes, more bears. So the author added Astro Bear, who always kept a hamster in his pocket, just in case. And then 3 more bears named Lester, Chester, Esther, and Floyd. Wait, that's 4? Oh well, 4 is okay, because after all, this story really needed more bears. It needed a bear named Lucky Eddie, who juggled carrots, and a bear named Elbow, who always wore his underpants on the outside of his regular pants. And since this probably wasn't enough, the author added even more bears. The author added 1 bear flying across the page in a cape, 2 bears reading comic books, 3 bears swinging through trees like monkeys, and an entire team of firefighting bears running across the page with party balloons. There were bears hanging from the top of the page, bears sleeping in the corners, and bears standing on top of the other bears. There were so many bears that they couldn't all fit on the page. It was crowded, so crowded that some bears started pushing other bears off of the page, which made the author grumpy. And when authors get grumpy, they start changing the story. In fact, this author was so grumpy, he told all the bears to leave. And they did. Finally, the author had a story with not a single bear anywhere, just the way he wanted it. Because, you see, the author was quite certain that this story should have absolutely more chickens. The end. I hope you enjoyed that funny story and lovely story and excellent story by Kenn Nesbitt called More Bears. So I hope you enjoyed it. Have a nice day. Enjoy the rest of your day and stay safe, stay warm, and I'll see you all tomorrow for day 69 of Rhys's stories, and you know that, don't you? I'm gonna have to find some bears in the jungle to add to my story. Bye bye, I'm going to the jungle.